Good morning! Thanks for joining us today. We have come out to St. Augustine, to the outlet mall, to do some shopping. That's where we're going to start our day, and then we'll see where it goes from there. We're shopping at the original outlet mall, the outdoor one, not the one that's indoor across the street. We understand that's going away in a bit, and we never did like it as much as the outside one. I'm not really sure why. It just didn't appeal to us as much. I think we found better bargains here. We're hoping to find lots of sale items today. Lisa, unfortunately, spent a lot of her money yesterday because she found great clothes on sale when we were out, so that was fun. But she has some Gap money because she has a Gap card. So we're going to start at Banana Republic. I like Banana Republic, and then we'll just see what we can see. So come along with us.
So we got some shoes at Rack Room Shoes. They were buy one, get one half off. So Mom got a pair of work shoes, cute. And I also got a pair of just some nicer flip-flops. These are definitely nicer than the dollar flip-flops you get at Old Navy, and they support your feet a whole lot more. Aren't they super cute? You can't really see them. There we go. Adorable. And now we're gonna go into Vera Bradley. As soon as we walk in, it feels like summer. And I found my next set of luggage. I wish. Wouldn't that be nice? Adorable, right?
There you go. Thank you so much.
We noticed these cute travel pillows that I'm wondering if they turn into blankets.
Oh, maybe this is what they do.
Oh, I think they do. Oh, nice. How much are they?
A fleece travel blanket.
49, but they're 60% off. That's a really good price, I think. Wow, that's really neat. That's super cute. And it's got the strap that hooks over the suitcase handle, right? Like, you probably saw that when I showed you the suitcase earlier, but that's really neat. I like that a lot. We just saw they had this cute kitchen towels and pot holders, oven mitts, an apron, and some plates. Oh, they're so cute. And I've been checking out these Pura Vida bracelets. They are very cute. Cute mermaid tail. Cute beach towels for a really good price, 2 for $30. That's a good price for beach towels. Bonus points, they're cute and adorable.
All right, so we literally just take it apart. I think I put it together better than I take it apart.
Ooh, that's really neat.
But basically, you now have the coziest blanket, right?
That's
And
fabulous.
then when you're going to put it back together, I like to do it on a flat surface, so I usually do it over on the big counter. So it's thirds. So you're almost just folding it in a third, and you're folding it in a third. You see, that's just about how big the band is.
Okay.
This is like our picnic
Right.
place.
So come meet me.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm going to do that again. Here, I'm going to just come over. This might be. All right. So you see now, it's basically now into the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put your hand up inside the pouch.
Okay.
And it's a little bit tricky, but like you're grabbing at the corner.
Right.
And you're grabbing the corner. I should have bigger hands. If you could see Miguel, our former store manager, teaching us how to do this. Now it's going to start out looking messy, okay? But just have faith in me.
I can see it going back.
Just don't be afraid of it. Don't be intimidated by it. This is where it gets tricky. So now you see we have kind of a pouch, but now we're going to go back, pull this, and we're going to go.
Well, I'm so glad you showed us. I don't think I'd ever have figured this out again. Wow.
I'm almost there, I promise. One lady got tired of waiting for me and she walked
Oh
out.
no. Well, I'm fascinated and I need to learn how to do it, so this is great.
So now, you know, you just take a couple of minutes, smooth out the corners, and look,
That
you've got a
looks
pillow
great.
again.
That's
and now this
awesome.
slides over the arm of your suitcase if you are traveling.
Awesome. Yay.
And it's still very cute.
Yeah, it looks great. Thank you so much. We got the blanket, pillow, convertible thing. We highly recommend the Vera Bradley outlet store. They are so nice in there. Every single time we go in, that lady who demonstrated the blanket folding was super sweet. It's great prices and they're just great. So we highly recommend going to the Vera Bradley outlet.
And she told us about the extra discount.
Oh, and I got an extra discount because I'm a teacher. So teachers, you get a teacher discount. So yay, bonus. And it's lunchtime. So we stopped at our favorite pizza place. And Mom got pepperoni and I got something that makes me feel healthy, spinach, I guess it is. And then I ran across to Planet Smoothie and got 2 chocolate chimps. So that's exciting. And let me show you our pizza place. So it's Ruffalo's or Rufino's Pizza, and we always stop there. It's always very good. We left the outlet mall and we did buy a few more things, and I'm going to insert that right here and show you what we got.
We did buy a couple more things at the outlet mall and just wanted to show you what we had gotten. I did get some new sneakers from Skechers. So I needed about 4 pairs of shoes. So I got 2, so I don't feel disappointed with that at all. I also, from Talbot's, wasn't really expecting to go in there, but I found this cute little blouse from Talbot's. And it's got palm trees on it. And I bought that because I've got this pair of shorts that has palm trees on. So that's going to be kind of fun. Then another place I didn't really expect to go was the cosmetics company store. I don't know that I've ever been in there before. But as we were going by, I looked at the sign and it said they had Clinique, and I use some Clinique things, so I thought I'd stop in and look. And I got this Custom Repairs moisturizer, has SPF in it, so that will be great for wearing in the daytime. So that was $39.28, which is a lot less than I'd pay if I was ordering from Clinique online, so I felt like that was a steal. And then because it was such a good price, we went back to the shelf and Lisa got some Moisture Surge. She uses that a lot, And hers just came to $29.45. So she felt like that was a steal, even though she'd spent more money than she intended to. At least she got some good deals. So we were really happy with our haul.
And now we thought on our way home we'd head to Fort Mose and check it out. So now we turned onto Fort Mose Trail, I think it's called, and now we're heading into the park.
Walkway to freedom.
We're gonna head up here to see if the visitor center is open today. I don't know what the hours are, so we'll find out. El Pueblo de Gracia Real de Santa Teresa de Mose, on the shore of Robinson Creek, a quarter-mile east of this marker, was the site of a Spanish mission for Indians left homeless during Queen Anne's War. Since 1688, Negro slaves from the English colonies had found refuge in Spanish St. Augustine. In March 15th, 1738, Governor Manuel de Montiano freed them in the name of the king and later formed a village for them named Gracia Real at Mose. Here, the freedmen would cultivate the ground and learn the Catholic religion. For their protection, a moated earthwork was erected called Fort Mose. In 1740, during the British attack against St. Augustine, the freedmen evacuated Mose and Scotch Highlanders occupied it. At daybreak, June 26, in a decisive blow, the Spaniards ejected the enemy from the fort and later demolished it. The freedmen resettled the village and rebuilt the earthwork in 1752 and later formed a militia company. The British dismantled Fort Mose during their rule in Florida. After their return, the Spaniards rebuilt defenses at Mose in 1797. The East Florida Patriots occupied the deserted site in 1812. During their ill-fated attempt to overthrow Spanish rule, the local garrison, aided by the Negro militia and Indians, forced them to withdraw.
Looks like they have a nice picnic area behind the visitor center. Open.
Fabulous! Visitor center is open. Awesome. Oh, $2 per person admission fee. And their restrooms. Great. Sounds like there's a little video.
Who were the original inhabitants of the area, also fought to retain or regain their occupied land. Africans in the Americas against their will were often caught in the middle of this international rivalry. In 1686, the Spaniards in St. Augustine began to spread the word rapidly among the black populations of the Carolinas, and the number of escapees to Florida steadily increased. In the turbulent frontier society of 18th century colonial southeastern North America, African slaves created opportunities to gain their freedom.
You have to imagine someone taking advantage of the first opportunity, whether it be a fire, accidental fire, whether it be the master or the overseer getting sick, or whether it be another Native American uprising. Whatever the case may be, to which we often call now an opportunistic revolt, I can imagine slaves utilizing it, not one.
The first recorded group of fugitives arrived in St. Augustine and the nursing
So it's like
child.
a fishing net.
The policy of giving relief colony, while at the same time aiding skilled workers and Catholic converts to the Spanish colony. Formal legal sanctions for this policy came in 1693 when King Charles II of Spain issued a royal proclamation on the status of runaways to Florida, giving liberty to all, the men as well as the women, so that by their example and by liberty they will do the same.
if you were enslaved on an English plantation, if you could make it to Spanish territory, you would be given your freedom. Yeah.
They have a nice little museum area in here. We're going to check it out. I hear chickens and horses. First free town. By 1738, more than 100 runaways had reached St. Augustine. Some nails and tacks. Some pipes. Ooh, a thimble and needles. Some buttons. That's pretty cool. Oh, open it, open it. Ooh, a hoe.
Ooh. So this would have been it on its pole.
Wow, that's pretty
I was
cool.
gonna say it's very heavy.
Yeah, I don't think they want you taking it out. Let's
So
open the
this
one
is
next to it.
Number 13. I wonder if there's a hole
14.
here. Ooh.
An axe and sickle. Interesting. We're definitely jumping in this in the middle. Number 15 is the sculpture of the fort. Okay, let's find some other interactive things. Oh, this is not interactive, which is probably good, but it's cool looking. Look at that pistol. It's a 18th century flintlock pistol. Ooh, let's have a seat. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. This is a cool timeline, and I'm not going to read it all to you, but it's very interesting. So why don't you come here and read it for yourself? Oh, here's an interesting fun fact. The British founded Jamestown 42 years after the Spanish established St. Augustine. So Jamestown was 1607.
Been to Jamestown.
Oh, and Mom has been to Jamestown. That's very cool. This is older. How cool is that?
English, because they took me from my homeland. My wife, Maria, is a slave in St. Augustine. Because she is a slave, our 6 children are slaves too. I would rather live with my family, but I go to St. Augustine often and visit them.
These are informational speakers, and if you stand underneath them where the circles are, they're supposed to talk to you and tell you information about each exhibit. Very clever of them to put that together. Here's Fort Mose, and here is the Castillo de San Marcos. So that's not very far. It's an easy trip. We've come out of the visitor center, and now we're going to walk down one of the trails.
Before we do,
Oh,
there's an interesting selection of tile representations here.
so this one is representative of the 4 moments of the sun. Noon, dawn, so noon, dawn, sunset, and midnight. Noon is flourishing life, dawn is life beginning, sunset is change, and midnight is death. Oh, and that one is the same idea. This one, concentric circles symbolize growth and change, as well as the Congo belief that time is circular. And the one next to it, symbolic of separate worlds, each inhabited by a person, symbolized by a centered dot. Well, that's interesting. I like that. Fascinating. And this hut up here is, there it is like one we saw, a tiny one on display in the visitor center museum. So I think that's the type of thing they would have built.
There's a nice little picnic area here.
And we're gonna walk across there. There's a dock or something, so we're gonna investigate that. Looks like the tide is out. And it smells a little salty. I love that smell. They're little crabbies.
Well, some of them not big enough to eat crabs, but definitely. Barnacles over here.
Oh yeah, look at those barnacles. That's cool. Hard to see, it's shadowy. See a great view of me and you in shadow. Look at all that mud. It's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, we're going on a crab hunt. Look close. I don't know what that big old thing was, but that was freaky. Did you see that?
Frog?
No, it was like a long thing, like not like a shrimp, maybe it's like a crawdad or something, I don't know. It was weird and very ghost-like. Oh, they're so cool looking. I like crabs. They're so neat. And now we're walking back up to the visitor center, and there's a cool boat we're going to show you. Whoa, hey, ow, oh man. Barca chata, a Spanish name for a flat-bottomed vessel. This was prevalent throughout the colonial and territorial periods of the southeast United States as early as 1602 until the late 19th century. It looks quite utilitarian and useful. Looks like you could transport things pretty well in it. Okay, shall we check out the Freedom Trail?
Let's go do it. We came out of the visitor center and here's a van that wasn't parked there when we went in. And they have a fun saying on the side of their van.
And now we're going to take the walkway to freedom and see the Fort Mose historic site that was established in 1752. So we're walking across this lovely boardwalk, not getting our feet wet, not having to tramp through the grasses or the mud or step on little crabs. And we're wondering, how did the people do it at Fort Mose? Presumably they did not cross the marsh this way. I'm guessing they used the waterway that we saw from the Castillo up to Fort Mose maybe, and used the barges. Who knows? But if you know how to cross a marsh, comment below.
some of these trees are very like the ones that we saw at the salt marsh at the Washington.
Theodore Roosevelt area.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Where are we?
Oh. 250 years ago, during the occupation of Fort Mose, the area surrounding this boardwalk was dry land used for farms, ranches and forts. It's the dredging, canal construction and development that have contributed to the changes in sea level. So that answers our question about why it was a walkway to freedom when it seemed like marsh. It wasn't always marsh.
Interesting. And over here, it says all that remains of Fort Mose is buried underground, hidden beneath the island soil and surrounding salt marsh. So it's somewhere out there. Interesting.
So this looks like a picture of how it used to look. We're here and looking out and seeing
Straight
marsh.
ahead. Straight ahead would have been the second Fort Mose.
Actually, I'm thinking
So we can
if we
see
came this
it
way,
here.
yes.
And
Well,
then if we look to the
if we
right, would have
came-
been the first one, so somewhere over here. And now we're headed back to the car. We hope you enjoyed our shopping trip at the outlets in St. Augustine, and we hope you enjoyed visiting Fort Mose with us. I don't think there's really anything else to see other than what we showed you, but you should definitely come out and see it for yourself. It's really beautiful, and the breeze is lovely today, so even though it's a warm day, it was pleasant out by the water. So this is definitely a fun little addition to add to whatever else you have going on in the day when you're here visiting St. Augustine. Hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future adventures.